So as Dan said, my name's Jonathan Krywicki and I head up the Smart Home division at Urban Intelligence. Now today, I want to take you on a journey into the world of the smart home. I also want to show you how the smart home's changing and it's no longer only reserved for the super wealthy. And finally, I want to show you what it's going to be like to live a day in the life of the future smart home. So what exactly is a smart home? Well, a smart home is essentially a home with a whole lot of different technology that all has a level of intelligence to it. Different things can be automated, and it's all about making life easier. Now, to begin with, when you're creating a smart home, there is a fundamental infrastructure that you must get right, and that's your backbone, and we call it your wireless and networking. Now, onto this, we then add various layers. So the first thing we add is security. So security in a smart home would consist of a home alarm system, your intercom so that when the doorbell rings you can answer it on your phone, security cameras for surveillance, all the way through to keyless entry so you can punch in a code and open the door without a key. Now the next layer we add on is home entertainment. So this covers off things like your TVs, your sound system, all the way through to gold-class cinemas. So this is a cinema we created for a client, and this fit-out cost about $200,000. So he wanted his own village gold-class cinema in his home. Now just think how many times you can hire out that entire cinema, probably for years to come. But nonetheless, he wanted it, so he got it. Now, the next layer we add on to create the smart home is what we call smart lighting. So traditionally, the light switches in our home only control the lights. Smart light switches can do much more. So think about the ability to close blinds, to control fans. Really anything that's electronic can be controlled from a smart light switch. Now, one of the favourite things our clients love is having an all-off switch at their front door. So as they're leaving, they press this button. Not only do the lights close throughout the house, but the blinds do as well. It may turn off appliances. It's just a huge time saver. Now, we had an interesting request recently where our client, who was a big Batman fan, inspired by Bruce Wayne, decided to build his own Batcave. The challenge he gave us was that he wanted to create this intricate lighting pattern with all these tiled lights. Plus, he wanted have the ability to light up the Aston Martin or the Mercedes, and first world problems. And the only way we could do that was through a smart lighting system. So we now move on to the final level of the smart home, and that's control. So we're giving our clients the ability to use their smartphone or tablet to remotely control their home. So they might want to answer the doorbell when someone rings, they can do it on their phone. Or the gardener might call and need access, they can open the gate. So here's an interesting request that we had. Again, the Batcave client. He wanted to remotely open his driveway, which was really a secret entry where the tennis court lifted up to let him down in. And of course, he did it all from his smartphone. So the homes that we typically work on are worth millions and millions of dollars. You know, the most expensive home that recently got sold for $30 million. And, you know, it starts at around $5 million. The technology cost is about $100,000 all the way up to $1 million. So it's pretty much cost prohibitive for most of us. However, it's all changing. And it's changing because of companies like Apple, Google, and Amazon who are all vying to control the smart home space. And all these companies are betting on voice as being the way we're going to control our technology in our home. So along with these companies, you have a whole lot of other companies creating what we call DIY, smart home products. So the first company I want to talk about is a company called LifeX. They're an Australian startup, and they created a light bulb with Wi-Fi in it. And from your smartphone, you can control the lights in your home. What's more, you can use your voice assistant and talk to it and have different lights come on and off. These lights are about $100 each, so as you can see, a really cost-effective way to create a smart lighting in our home. The next company I want to talk about is a company called Ring. So Ring have really set about to innovate in the home intercom doorbell market. So normally we hear the doorbell ring, it will just go ding dong, or we have to go to a little screen and see this sketchy picture of someone. Ring set about it in a whole new way. And what happens now is when you press that doorbell, it will ring your smartphone no matter where you are in the world. So you can see who's there, you can speak to them. What's more, it doubles up as a security camera. So it's watching what's happening outside your house. That product's about $360. And Ring have since gone on to create a home wireless alarm system, security cameras, some really great products, and they're really going to own the home security space soon. The next company I want to talk about is a company called Nest. Now, we're all familiar with a thermostat in our home. It's typically a plasticky beige instrument that we use to turn the heating up and down. It's really not very innovative at all. But have a look at what Nest created. This is a beautifully industrially designed, sexy, I never thought I'd say that word about a thermostat, but it is. It's really a great looking product. And this thermostat can be controlled from your smartphone. What's more, it has intelligent sensors in it. So it can see when we're home and when we're not home, plus it connects to the internet. So what it does is it says, well, it's a hot day today because we know it's hot outside. Jonathan's coming home at 5 p.m. I'm going to start cooling the house at 4 p.m. So it's an incredibly great product, and it's all about saving energy. Now, the last product I'll talk about is from a company called Sonos. So Sonos has set about to redefine the way we listen to music in our home. And they've done this by creating a series of speakers with Wi-Fi in it. And again, from your smartphone, you can beam any song to any speaker, or if you're having a party, you can group all the speakers and have the same music playing everywhere. Again, these speakers start at about $300 and go up to about $1,000. So as you can see from some of these companies I've shown you, the cost to create your own smart home or smart apartment is in the thousands. Now, I have to be careful here, otherwise I'll do myself out of a job. The homes that we typically work on will not work, we've found, with these DIY products because they're just not available to work at the scale that we need. However, I do see in the years to come, things will shift and this will change. Now, I want to take a moment to take you into a day of the life of a future smart home. But before I do that, I really want to sort of talk about the current smart home, because the current smart home to me is more so an obedient home. We have to tell it what to do. We have to press buttons or we have to talk to it. Yet in the future, our homes are going to be much, much more intuitive. So the first thing that happens in a day of the life of my future smart home is we have the most glorious wake up. No more waking up to the buzzing alarm clock because our lights automatically come on. Our blinds automatically come up to give us the most natural wake up possible. So we jump out of bed, and what do we do next? We head over to the bathroom. And as we sit down on the toilet and do whatever we're doing, there's actually a urine analysis taking place. And it's looking to detect any deficiencies in minerals or vitamins that we may have. We then head over to the mirror and we start brushing our teeth. And of course, this is no ordinary mirror because it's a smart mirror. It's displaying information such as weather, appointments we may have. It's also overlaying outfits that it think may be suitable for the day we're having. So after we've brushed our teeth, we jump into the shower. Now, gone are the days getting into a cold shower and waiting for it to warm up because the water is always at the perfect temperature because it knows what you like. What's more, the water is infused with nutrients and minerals which are perfect for your skin. Now, reaching for the shampoo and conditioner isn't going to happen anymore because much like a car wash, the shampoo is infused in the water. So when you need it, the shampoo will just come right through. So we've just had this glorious shower. It's now time for breakfast. So we head over to the kitchen, and this is a depiction of what the smart kitchen of the future may look like. But the great thing is our meals are automatically prepared for us. And what's more, we have a smoothie sitting on the bench which contains all the minerals and vitamins it detected were missing from our urine analysis, and it's put it in that smoothie to bring us back into balance. So we head out for the day. Now, the greatest thing, I've got young kids, this is the best thing. Your house has been cleaned while you're out. You've got robotic vacuum cleaners, vacuuming, mopping. You've got drones flying around, picking things up. This is all going to be happening. No more cleaning. So now we come home. We've had long, hard days out. And as we approach our home is going to recognise us. So much like some of the facial technology you see in phones, as we approach the front door, it will unlock. As we walk into our house or apartment, the lights will turn on. Music might start playing in the background. Different smart surfaces might come on. Again, it's all about customising and providing the most personalised experience possible. Now, as we wind down towards the end of the day, we get into our smart bed, of course. Now, the smart bed, mattress, doona, pillow, all has temperature sensors in it. And it's constantly checking the outside temperature, my body temperature, because it's always about providing me with the optimum comfort level for the best night's sleep. So there you have it, a snapshot of a few things we can expect to see in the future smart home. So as I spoke about today, we looked at the smart home as it is now. We looked at how things are changing. Companies like Ring and Nest are doing amazing things to create DIY smart home products. And we finished touching on what the future would be like. Thank you very much.